phone connected আছে. Hello and very good evening. Welcome to this live broadcast on Monday evening. Now, suddenly I was reminded of a very famous saying that says, loss of hope rather than loss of life is what decides the issues of war, the future of war. This one saying could be extremely relevant for Congress as a political party today, which is slowly sliding into the zone of hopelessness. While Congress might not appreciate us saying it, but hey, this is the same Monday when Ashok Chavan, former Congress Chief Minister from Maharashtra, has resigned from the party. This is the same Congress which has now been, in a way, quote unquote, rejected by allies like Trinamool Congress and Aam Aadmi Party in the respective states, that is West Bengal and Punjab. While both Aam Aadmi Party and Trinamool Congress might say that they are there for India alliance, but the very fact leaders have left Congress, the very fact that Mamata Banerjee at one point had even questioned the future of Congress as whether would Congress win 40 seats or not, had only given scope to BJP to question if India alliance is disintegrating, and also given lot to interpret to people if this disintegration within India alliance is happening because of Congress. Because you have Trinamool Congress blaming Congress. Now we all know what happened today. So where is the scoop? We will come to the scoop a little later. But I want to take you back to February. Sorry for the technical glitch. So going back to February 2nd and February 3rd, in Kolkata, there happened 2 days of dharna of Mamata Banerjee, West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Supremo. A dharna, a protest demonstration over state's demand or demands for central funds. Mind it, central funds being stopped for the state of West Bengal had been at the heart of a massive political showdown between Trinamool Congress and BJP, where Trinamool Congress on one hand had been blaming that BJP had stalled the funds because of quote-unquote vendetta politics, and BJP on the other hand had been blaming Trinamool Congress for quote-unquote misappropriation of funds, quote-unquote for corruption, the reason why pending inquiry funds have been stalled for the state of West Bengal. Now there is a political showdown between Trinamool Congress and BJP over central funds, demand for central funds, primarily funds under Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which ensures 100 days work for people who depend on the daily wages out of 100-day work for their own survival. Now, Mamata Banerjee, while was holding this dharna for 2 days, on 2nd of February, I go back to 2nd of February, remember the talking point became the statement Mamata Banerjee made, or the remark Mamata Banerjee made, where she questioned the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra of Rahul Gandhi has entered into the state of West Bengal, and Mamata Banerjee claimed that she was not even informed, she was not even invited, that she has learnt about the yatra from her state administration, and that she was equally upset and offended. And she said, if she is part of India alliance, why would such a thing happen? And just not that, Mamata Banerjee also said that both BJP and Congress and left together are trying to go into appeasement politics, trying to figure out coteries to appease and thereafter use them as vote bank. Indicatively, she suggested that Mamata Banerjee, she indicated that Congress and the left are trying to woo the Muslim votes, and that's the reason a route which has been decided for the yatra goes via areas which are Muslim dominated, minority dominated, including scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Mamata Banerjee that day had even said, can Congress or will Congress even win 40 seats? To juggle up your memory, this is what Mamata Banerjee said on February 2nd here in Kolkata from the Dharna Manch, where she was protesting against the central government over the demand of central funds for the state of West Bengal. Listen in.
সমস্ত রিজিওনাল পার্টিকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ করে এক জায়গায় দাঁড়াতে কংগ্রেস তুমি তো একা পারবে না, তুমি 40টা সিট পাবে কিনা আমরা জানি না, সারা ভারত 300টা সিট লড়ে। আজ তোমাদের এত অহংকার, এত অলংকার। আমি নাই বা কিছু চাইলাম, তাও আমি বলেছিলাম 2টো সিট তোমাদের দেবো, তোমাদের জিতিয়েও দেবো। বললো হবে না। আমি বললাম কটা চাই? 42টা। আচ্ছা 42টাই নিয়ে নাও। রিজেক্টেড। তারপর থেকে আমার সাথে আর কোনো সম্পর্ক নেই, কথাও হয়নি।
So Mamata Banerjee called Congress an arrogant political party and questioned if they are suffering from self-pride and the reason why they have not gone into any seat sharing with Trinamool Congress, and also held Yatra, Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, without informing her. And Mamata Banerjee repeatedly said that if left is her arch rival, had always been in Bengal's political landscape, then how come Congress chose left over Trinamool Congress? Mind it, Congress has so far maintained that Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress are inseparable parts of the India alliance, that Rahul Gandhi once said that he has got great regards for Mamata Banerjee, and such differences can happen, but nothing would hamper or impact the India alliance so far. But hold on. Mamata Banerjee said, where is India alliance? Where is India alliance? And that was not the first occasion where she has cast aspersions on India alliance or the future of India alliance. She had also questioned Congress and the role of Congress when she was talking from Malda on 31st of January. And on 31st of January, incidentally, Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra was also there in Malda, in Bengal, during their second leg. Both did not come face to face. Both did not meet each other. And while Rahul Gandhi might choose not to say anything against Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress, but Trinamool Congress Supremo launched a scathing attack on Congress. But cut to February 3rd. We are coming closer to the scoop now. On February 3rd, 2024, on the second day of Mamata Banerjee's Dharna Pradarshani, something happened. Do you remember having seen Yogendra Yadav on the same Dharna Manch? Here's the visual to once again juggle your memory. Yogendra Yadav, who is a political activist who had been rallying with Rahul Gandhi in his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, was seen alongside Mamata Banerjee for good 1.5 to 2 hours or even more. On February 3rd, Yogendra Yadav came down to Kolkata, met with Mamata Banerjee, and on the same stage of Mamata Banerjee had supported her cause, had also supported the demand, has also lashed out at central government, and also questioned why are poor people deprived. And keeping Yogendra Yadav by her side, Mamata Banerjee had also announced that she is no longer willing to wait for central funds and decided to pay the people, at least 21 lakh beneficiaries from state coffers who are rightful benefactors of the 100-day scheme, which is Manrega scheme. And she decided by February 21st, all the dues would be cleared, whose money had been held up for the past 2 years. Yogendra Yadav was standing right next to her, and there was a video which went viral. Yogendra Yadav, thanking Mamata Banerjee in a gesture, by holding her hands, and that video had gone viral. Mind it, it wasn't just an innocuous visit of Yogendra Yadav. on February 3rd simply to support the cause of Mamata Banerjee. No, absolutely not. And that's where we come to the scoop. The scoop that you're breaking here on News the Truth. Yogendra Yadav came down almost on behalf of Congress. Should we call him the emissary of Rahul Gandhi? You may, we may, but Yogendra Yadav had come down on February 3rd instead of going to Jharkhand following the yatra. But he came down to Kolkata before leaving Bengal and came down specifically to meet Mamata Banerjee. Now, Yogendra Yadav came on the stage, sat next to Mamata Banerjee. But also recall, before Yogendra Yadav came on the stage, Mamata Banerjee was missing for roughly about half an hour. She was not there on the stage. When Kalyan Banerjee and other leaders, Bir Baha Hasda and other leaders were giving their speeches, Mamata Banerjee was not there on the stage. And then suddenly Mamata Banerjee emerged along with Yogendra Yadav. And here is the scoop. Mamata Banerjee held a meeting with Yogendra Yadav at the insistence of Yogendra Yadav on February 3rd, backstage. And if sources are to be believed, that meeting lasted for more than 30 minutes. The story that you're breaking here on News the Truth, Yogendra Yadav, on behalf of Congress, came down to meet Mamata Banerjee, and a meeting happened between the two. One-on-one meeting happened between the two. And the meeting lasted for 30 minutes. What transpired in the meeting? A lot of things. But then, before we get to that, I want to play out the scoop that you've learned from our sources. We learned from our sources, very senior leaders within Congress. We learned Yogendra Yadav approached Mamata Banerjee for a ceasefire. That's the word, for a ceasefire. He approached Mamata Banerjee, according to sources, stating that Congress is really upset with what she has said publicly, and that she has also questioned if Congress would win 40 seats or not. And thereafter, they are trying to reach out to her, and they can't figure out a way to reach out to her. And thus, he has come down in order to ask for a ceasefire, requesting Mamata Banerjee not to launch any further attack on Congress, requesting her to consider, if she continues to attack on Congress, this Congress's effort or Congress's fight against BJP would further weaken, and there would be more doubts coming on the way of India alliance. Remember, Mamata Banerjee had said, not once but multiple times, without referring to Congress, that she would take the responsibility of uniting the regional parties and regional forces to unite after election, and they would ensure that that BJP can be kept under check and BJP, fails to come back to power once again. So when Yogendra Yadav met with Mamata Banerjee in that one-on-one meeting, Mamata Banerjee didn't stay quiet. Mamata Banerjee also expressed her qualms against the party and party silence about Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. She cited that Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who is the Congress state president, had been time and again attacking Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress, even went to the extent of calling Mamata Banerjee opportunist. And she also said that seat sharing hasn't happened between the two parties, and that she had offered 2 seats and Congress refused, and thereafter nothing worked out, and Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra chose a route and a timing in Bengal, which can also in a way hamper the prospects of alliance. So when Yogendra Yadav met Mamata Banerjee, she also urged, according to sources, very senior leaders, to give it a second shot, and stop this attack on Congress. And Yogendra Yadav also assured that Congress would come back to her on seat sharing for the sake of India alliance. And Mamata Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee has also, in a way, without assuring anything, has said she would wait. Let's cut to the very next moment what happened. After this meeting happened, Yogendra Yadav came on the stage. We have those visuals. And Yogendra Yadav sat with Mamata Banerjee on the same stage. And thereafter, Mamata Banerjee, while seeing Yogendra Yadav off from the stage, said something very interesting. It skipped the attention of everyone, but not ours. Mamata Banerjee, in very limited words, said something. First, hear what she said. And then I would decode what that means. Here's what Mamata Banerjee said while
আমি
Yogendra
যোগেশ
Yadav was
ভাইদের
about to
কথা
leave
বলবো, যোগেন্দ্র
the
ভাইদের।
stage of the Dharna
আমার
March.
দিক থেকে কোনো আপত্তি নেই, আমি অল আউট খেলায় খেলবো, অল আউট জিতবো, অল আউট খেলবো, খেলাও হবে, খেলতেও হবে, জিততেও হবে। সব রাজ্য এইভাবে যদি এগিয়ে যায়, সব পন্টাল অর্গানাইজেশন যদি এগিয়ে যায়, সব রিজিওনাল পার্টি যদি এগিয়ে যায়, সব ন্যাশনাল পার্টি যদি এগিয়ে যায়, আমি বিশ্বাস করি বিজেপি যদি ভাবে আমি চিরকাল থাকবো, চিরকাল কেউ থাকে না, ওরা অনেক অত্যাচার করেছে, আর না, আর না, আর না, বিজেপি আর না, বিজেপি আর না, বিজেপি আর না, আপনারা অনেক কষ্ট করে।
So Mamata Banerjee essentially in that sound clip said uh, that I am okay. I don't have any problem. I'll ask my producer to try and play that soundbite once again, please. And she said that I do not have a problem. I am willing to fight with everyone, with all regional parties and with all national parties as well. Now, please tell me in India, apart from BJP and Congress, which other national party, even if they have the national party status, is in a position for a nationwide fight? When you talk about Lok Sabha election, obviously, when the reference of national party happens, the obvious connotation is either BJP or the Congress. So when Mamata Banerjee said that she doesn't mind fighting together, and she specifically said that to Yogendra Yadav, and she said that she is willing to fight with everyone, and then she said Khala hobe. And then thereafter, there was a press conference of Mamata Banerjee on Bengal Budget Day, which happened on February 8th. In that press conference, she lashed out at BJP and the left. She did not say anything about Congress. Today, there was an administrative meeting in Bengal where Mamata Banerjee spoke, but nothing about Congress. But it had been the same administrative meeting and a public distribution program in Malda and elsewhere where Mamata Banerjee had launched a scathing attack on Congress. And thus we say, you have a lot of reasons to believe on our scoop. Congress has reached out to Trinamool Congress for a ceasefire. Yogendra Yadav, on behalf of Congress, came down and met with Mamata Banerjee asking for a ceasefire. And that word was specifically used. When I was talking to that senior leader, that word was specifically used. We want ceasefire. It is hurting us. It is hampering us. We want ceasefire from Mamata Banerjee. And that's essentially what had been communicated to Mamata Banerjee by Yogendra Yadav. So when you talk about India alliance and disintegration, maybe Congress has realized, look, this is falling apart and they have to reach out. And they have reached out to Mamata Banerjee. And how? Is it working? Well, it's too early to say that. Has it shown some signs of ceasefire? Maybe yes, because Trinamool Congress and Mamata Banerjee, they have not really spoken anything against Congress in the past 1 week or so. And very interestingly, very interestingly, after Yogendra Yadav came and met Mamata Banerjee, which was on February 3rd, on 10th of February, you have this letter written by Rahul Gandhi to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And if you see here, it is Rahul Gandhi's Lok Sabha Member of Parliament letterhead. So Rahul Gandhi, in capacity of being a member of parliament, which he is from Wayanad constituency, has written this letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And the issue is Bengal's funds. For the past 1.5 years, Trinamool Congress had been writing letters. Mamata Banerjee had been writing letters. Mamata Banerjee went and met Prime Minister Modi on the same issue. Trinamool Congress had been demanding early release of central funds. Remember, in the month of October, Trinamool Congress National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee, along with other Trinamool Congress leaders, went in Delhi for a protest demonstration. And that turned ugly to an extent that they were also detained. There was no united rally in support of Trinamool Congress then. There was no united rally in condemnation of the temporary or interim detention of Trinamool Congress leaders, including Abhishek Banerjee then. But today, Rahul Gandhi has written this letter to Prime Minister Modi. And I want to read a couple of lines. Towards the end, he says, I believe that we have a duty to rise above our political differences to uphold social, political, and economic justice. Absolutely echoing what Mamata Banerjee said in her letter to Prime Minister Modi, not once but multiple times, that we are talking about central funds, Manrega funds, which involve generally the poor people. And if there had been corruption in one or two cases, if there had been any wrong doing in one or two isolated cases, then take action in those specific cases, but do not issue a blanket stall of funds, because that is affecting lakhs of people. And today, almost echoing the same language, same sentiment of Mamata Banerjee, Rahul Gandhi has written this letter to Prime Minister Modi. And he also said that lakhs of our brothers and sisters have been denied work and wages under Manrega due to the stoppage of central funds to the state of West Bengal since March 2022. I was informed that many workers have not been paid for work completed in the year 2021 due to shortfall in funds. Moreover, there has been a drastic decline in the number of households availing work from 75 lakh in 2021-22 to under 8,000 households in 2023-24. And he claims that he has learnt about this while he was on Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra here in the state of West Bengal, that people belonging to the Paschim Bongo Khet Mozdur Samiti had apprised him, and that's why he has written this letter. But even though the timing of the letter follows a chronology of Yogendra Yadav meeting Mamata Banerjee, how much can this break ice? We cannot really confirm, because as far as payments to these beneficiaries are concerned, has been decided by the state government of Mamata Banerjee, and she has decided she would pay all these beneficiaries from the state coffers. But the question definitely is, this is the first time Rahul Gandhi openly has come in support of Mamata Banerjee's demand, which had been on for the past 2 years, almost 2 years. And, and this is the first time any political party or any member of parliament belonging to another party has written to the Prime Minister openly supporting the cause of the state of West Bengal as far as the demands are concerned. So whether the ceasefire would continue, we do not know. But at the moment, we do sense there is a ceasefire. What he can confirm, that Congress is trying to reach out to Trinamool Congress, and it is almost like a wait and watch policy that Trinamool Congress has adopted. Because seat sharing, mind it, has been the contentious issue and continues to be the contentious issue. Abhishek Banerjee just 2 days back during an interview to a digital platform said that Trinamool Congress aims to contest in all these seats all by itself. That's where things stand. But then, this is politics. So you cannot be sure of one thing for too long. You cannot be sure that India alliance has fallen apart. You cannot be equally sure that India alliance is absolutely intact, even after Congress is possibly trying to reach out with their outrage, with an olive branch, or with some words of assurance that they are with them in this fight. So whether seat sharing would finally happen or not, but then ceasefire as a word is the fact of the day, and that was proposed by the Congress. Is Congress on the back foot? It's a question many would find relevant to ask. And whether this attempt, an outrage, has happened too late. Because mind it was Prime Minister Modi on the floor of the parliament, during his motion of thanks to the president's speech, has hit out at Congress and questioned whether Congress would actually win 40 seats and wished them luck. And he did refer to what he had learned from the reports which quoted what Mamata Banerjee had said publicly. But again, I say, in politics, there are no permanent enemies and there are no permanent friends. Anything is possible. And I say this over and over again because Monday had also been the same day when Nitish Kumar won the trust vote in Bihar Assembly. 130 votes in support of Nitish Kumar's government along with BJP. And Nitish Kumar, this is what Nitish Kumar said. Nitish Kumar said, I was working for India Alliance. I hope we have that soundbite ready. He said that I was trying to unite all the opposition leaders so that we can give a united fight against BJP. जब कुछ नहीं हो रहा था मैं बीजेपी में वापस चला गया. Believe you me, that's exactly what he said. मैं सबको एक साथ लाने का कोशिश कर रहा था कि सब एकजुट हो जाए, लेकिन वो लोग ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहे थे और काम हो नहीं रहा था, इसीलिए मैं बीजेपी में वापस आ गया और अब इधर ही रहूंगा. Listen to what Nitish Kumar said on the floor of Bihar Assembly today.
दिन मेहनत किए और हम सबको एकजुट कर रहे थे, तो हम सारा मेहनत कर रहे थे, कुछ
So we will try and play that soundbite. I'm extremely apologetic for these technical glitches. It's not in our control while we are living in this digital age. But then there are certain challenges. We have to live with it, deal with it. And I hope you don't get offended with us because we are not a master in this. We are simply trying to learn with the support of yours every day and try to better ourselves. So Nitish Kumar on the floor of the assembly said that बहुत हो गया, अब मैं इधर ही रहूंगा. And maybe, I don't know whether people would trust him or not, but then after listening to him, I trust him. I trust Nitish Kumar when he says he's there permanently now.
हुआ और अंत में जो हमको पता और बाकी जो हम इतना दिन मेहनत किए और हम सबको एकजुट कर रहे थे, तो हम सारा मेहनत कर रहे थे, कुछ हुआ और अंत में जो हमको पता चला कि जैसे कांग्रेस पार्टी भी इनकी पार्टी इधर से उधर कर रही है, उसको डर लग रहा था. हम बार बार कह रहे थे कि बाकी पार्टियों को एकजुट करिए, तो उनको हमसे तकलीफ था. हमको पता चला कि इनके पिताजी भी उधर साथ थे, तब हमको पता चल गया कि ये कुछ होने वाला नहीं है और फिर हम अपने पुरानी जगह पर आ गए जहां से हम बहुत पहले से. और अब हम पुरानी जगह पर आ गए हैं, अब सब दिन के लिए हम आ गए हैं, अब चिंता मत करिए.
I can't see from this side of the camera whether you are smiling or not, or you're laughing or not. But Bihar Assembly witnessed a lot of laughter today from both sides. And the final inference of today's politics is the only guarantee which is there that BJP claims is Modi ki guarantee. And Modi ki guarantee also became a talking point today. Tejasvi Yadav, the former Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, who is today the opposition leader in Bihar Assembly, he questioned Modi ji ke guarantee walo, that is BJP, you all swear by Modi ji's guarantee. Can Modi ji give the guarantee that Nitish Kumar will not do another palti? It is time for us to wrap up. But as we leave you with this soundbite of Tejasvi Yadav. And in case you want to laugh thereafter, even more, it's your choice. But in alliance politics, lot of things happen, lot of times without catching the attention of ours. And many a times, they surprise us. Thank you for watching.
गारंटी तो बहुत मजबूत वाला गारंटी है। ए मोदी जी के गारंटी वालों, क्या मोदी जी गारंटी लेंगे फिर से पलटेंगे कि नहीं पलटेंगे, जरा बता के दिखा दो, बताइए।